Buddy, dude. Welcome to Dungeons and Dumbasses. I am Mike, the resident dumbass master, and I get together with my dumbass friends from all over the world to play Dungeons and Dragons at least once a week. Say hi, friends.
Hello.
Yo.
How you doing?
Jesus. So, nothing really in the way of new announcements. I did work on something which you guys will get to see here very shortly. However, like I said, no new announcements. Just keep your eye out for new merch and everything else like that. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and roll the new intro.
Its light swallowed by shadow. A silent sentinel over a land fractured and lost. Titans stir, their presence breaking the earth. And the forgotten five walk a path carved in despair. Heavy is the burden, carried through the endless dark. Shadows whisper secrets, tearing at the heart. Beneath the blue eclipse, where silence reigns supreme, the forgotten five endure, bound to a distant dream. Through the void, the steps echo against the silence. Unseen hands weave chaos into every breath. Cyprian watches, a shadow in the fractured light. His presence, a quiet promise of ruin and decay. Heavy is the burden, carried through the endless dark. Shadows whisper secrets, tearing at the heart. Beneath the blue eclipse, where silence reigns supreme, the forgotten five endure, bound to a distant dream. The horizon trembles beneath an endless night. Cyprian waits, his shadow stretching across the void. The forgotten five march, their resolve unbroken. Each step a challenge, each breath a quiet defiance. Underneath the crushing silence, a spark refuses to fade. The weight of the journey etched in every scar they've made. The storm gathers closer, its fury yet unsure. Unsay, reckoning approaches, veiled in the eclipse. distance. The spark refuses to fade. The weight of the journey etched in every scar they've made.
And welcome back, everybody. We hope you guys enjoyed that brand new intro that we have. Spent a good amount of time working on getting that one just right. So,
But yet he still hasn't added my shit to my fucking D&D character.
I was working on it while I was at work. I can't add your shit to the... I have to be home to do that.
Are you working on a side shit while you're working? Like, actually
Bro.
working?
Hey, gotta have a side hustle, right?
Should
So-
we talk with your boss?
With all of that, first and foremost, I need Morin and Balion to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Me? Wait, what about me?
I don't feel like
You'll find out in a minute.
Oh, fuck.
I'm on a roll, you stupid fucking
Yes, well?
Balion, that's a fail.
I'm still waiting for
You're
my-
gonna see Unit?
Damn, okay.
Morin, that's a success. Balion, you and everybody else except for Morin need to pull a sanity level 1 card.
Oh no.
Huh?
You see the deck of cards on
It's
screen?
go tier 1.
One. One to the one to the one to the three.
The shadow seemed to dance about with okay. The fuck?
Okay,
Hey, Mike,
no.
you want to know
How
something
to
funny?
spicy, you dick.
I pulled the same card.
Then pull another one.
Oh.
Hold up, these cards have meaning?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, they say how
I pulled the same one again.
I want to see what there is, but I don't.
How the fuck are you pulling the same one? Let me double check a setting.
I haven't even pulled one
Anticipation.
yet, but I see how someone else is like manipulating cards.
Okay, never mind. I got a different one this time.
Okay.
Anticipation. Nice.
So,
What the fuck is this?
whoever's card is on screen, go ahead and just right click and then take. There you go.
Anticipation? That's mine.
And then everybody else, take your card so it's in your deck.
Wait, you got anticipation too? That's what I got.
My sanity.
I don't know, I just pulled a random card. So I think we should just pull one by one. So if now you pulled one, it's yours, and I will just wait until it disappears.
All right. And now Jack.
Okay. What is it? Anticipation, how?
Think the
We
deck
all
might
got
be
anticipation.
a little messed up. I might have to fix it after session.
I got something different.
Okay.
What'd you get?
So then it's not messed up. Yeah.
Dance of Shadows.
Ah.
Oh,
So you're
see,
gonna be
that's what I have.
concept.
That was my first one that I got. Twice.
Mm.
Okay, Jake has anticipation. What if I try to pull out another one? Anticipation again.
That means
It
Yeah,
is
you're-
destiny, you keep that.
Hang on, I'm gonna try this. Let me see if I pull another one.
Yeah,
Anticipation again.
Hold
Let me see
on,
if
hold
I pull
on.
anything.
Jesus Christ.
No, I am fine. I do not want to pull.
Oh, you do.
Fuck off.
Where the
My curiosity will not best me at this very moment.
You sure?
Curiosity has not killed the old man yet.
Yes.
What do you mean yet?
Precisely, you dumb fuck.
He may shit himself sometimes, but he isn't dead yet.
That happened once.
Alright, now I just gotta fix this real quick.
And what if we all are just going insane and we see the same card even though it's not the same card?
What the fuck?
That would be a next level fuck up.
All right, Jack. Try it now.
Let's see. Wait, should I just remove this one from the screen?
Yeah.
There's something in the screen.
What do I have? Dance of Shadows. Interesting.
At least
The
you
same
got
as I have.
something different a little bit.
Hang on, let me pull another one and see if I pull Dance of Shadows again. Nope, Anticipation. And then one more time, Anticipation again.
It's on random though, and an infinite number of cards, but the likelihood of that happening is like next to impossible. So sounds like the
And then
deck is
Dance of
messed up.
Shadows.
Is there
And
so
then
many
Dance of
cards?
Shadows.
Oh, Jesus
And
Christ!
then Anticipation.
Is there only like 2
And then Dance
possible
of
cards?
Shadow.
Oh wait, no, I actually messed up. My bad. Drax, Cran, and Jack. Since you three went down, you need to pull a tier 2 card.
So can I remove the
yay!
tier 1?
So who's pulling first?
How do I remove a tier 1?
I will grab it
You
out.
just
for you.
you drag it out and then hit remove.
Oh,
Ah,
don't care.
Uh,
So tier 2. I'll try draw function to draw one card and see what that does. What did I get?
what
Loss
the
of
fuck's going
memory.
on here, Mike?
Ooh, this is interesting. The character's starting to have a trouble remembering where they last put things. I'm gonna be Moran.
there is a Morin and there is Moron.
Oh,
Ooh, I got,
What'd you get, Jake?
I got screams of the past. The screams and pain associated with the traumatic events have taken over the character's thoughts. As a result, the character finds it more difficult to maintain an act or ruse, causing him to have disadvantage on charisma, deception, and charisma. Or basically, I have disadvantage on deception, intimidation, and performance. Performances for charisma.
Wait, what? Why is actually crazy? I'm gonna be losing non-magical items from my inventory.
Even magical can happen.
No, what the fuck?
And Jack?
There's 25% chance.
Okay, everyone pull the tier 2?
Yep.
Yep.
Let's see what I'll get. Oh, I just gave it to Grizz for unintentionally.
What the fuck?
How do I get it back?
I live in Sid on Grizz's, so I can't give it. I can't take it.
He gave me trauma.
Hey, Grace, can you just pull it out, please?
I don't even see it on myself.
I don't see it on himself as well. Oh, there is a card.
What the fuck?
Here you go.
Can you pull it out?
I can remove the card.
What the fuck is happening?
Jack, go
I
ahead.
don't-
Go ahead and pull a new card.
Okay.
Seems like Roll20 might be fucking up.
I mean,
Nice.
List.
All I see is the back of the card. Oh, there we go.
Wait, loss of memory. Well.
Oh, we have the same shit. Oh, by the way, this shit is.
Trouble remembering where they last put thing after
We're gonna be losing items.
long rest. The
you're
character
Moranized in my name.
Oh my god. Do you know what this means? That if you will be using things from your head, like your potions, and they will be randomly appearing like everywhere on the ship, so somebody might drink them, we're not
it's
gonna survive.
losing, but it doesn't say in what way. Like I can lose them just for them
You're
not
just
being in
gonna
my
remove them from your inventory, I would
Do
say.
you or do you not feel bonita?
I
Oh
don't-
my god, what are we going to do? We're gonna lose everything. No.
I don't know.
Anyway.
By the way, just curious, how do you get rid of these effects?
You need the help of God.
There's a couple different ways to get rid of the effects. The main one is going to therapy.
Yeah, which
That's
is
not gonna be
expensive.
possible.
So no.
Warren the therapist, come talk to me, boys.
Now, also, don't forget, everybody, to add the amount of sanity to your sanity tracker.
Which is how much?
It's stated on a card. For example, loss of memory says it's free.
How do I get that card? I want to look at it.
So,
And I'm just chilling.
now that everybody has
just-
their downsides,
No,
we'll pick up where we left off last week. After the
yes.
grueling
Is there
battle.
an upside?
No. After the grueling battle and finally defeating the Leviathan, you guys had harpooned it and were butchered it up on the high seas, well, the high canal, and decided to take it with you as you were only a couple of days out from the port city. Anything you guys want to do over the next couple of days? Grizz,
Well,
we're to discuss about what you were going to be doing.
huh?
It would take you probably until the port city to get all that information that I texted you.
Okay.
Kind of fucked, I'm sorry, but difficult shit.
I know,
Nice.
I understand. It's completely okay.
As for everybody else,
Mike,
yes,
what can we do?
there's a lot you can do. You can
Yes.
you can aid in helping with the repairs on these ships.
The ship. Ours was the only one that took any damage.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you can aid in the repairs. It won't take long, maybe a couple of hours. It's just some minor hull damage. You can bake cookies, you can cook, you can go over to the other ship to learn some new skills. That way you can help out on the ship. Up to you. There's a lot you guys can do. The world is your oyster. Go ahead and crack it.
Do I have any things that help me draw?
Good dexterity. Technically performance.
I mean, technically, I could just draw with my fingers since they are black from soot.
Yeah,
Yeah, technically.
technically.
I can also burn the ship in the process,
Yeah.
which is sacrifice I'm willing to make.
So what are you gonna do?
I will just walk around and draw tiny images on different kinds of wood on the ship.
Okay, I mean, there's realistically only about two different types of wood on the ship. There is the deck and the hull.
Nothing else is made from wood.
The mast, the
Well-
whole ship's made out of fucking.
Yeah, the whole ship's made out of wood, but there's only like two different types.
Alright, I'm just gonna walk around and draw anything that comes into mind.
Okay.
Like the first place I'll come, I'll just draw a couple of butterflies. The next, I will just try to draw a wolf. Next, I will try to draw the eclipse, sort of.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a d4.
Okay.
Okay.
1.
Good to know. Thank you.
Will I burn the ship?
No, you do not burn the ship, as you are actively
Then what
trying.
did I just roll for, you psychopath?
So you'll find out. I'll say going around the ship and just trying to draw occasionally, whatever you're trying to draw. probably takes you better part of a good couple of hours. Depending on how elaborate you want the pictures to be. Some of them, give me a performance check.
That's gonna be fun. Performance 7.
You're a little off on your game, with everything considered. So the eclipse kind of just looks like you tried to just burn a hole through the ship. The wolf looks like one of those like
A
really
horse.
not even, but like one of those like really bad ones where like the snout's way too long, the head's way too wide, just misproportioned.
Okay. Wait a second. I'm gonna roll intelligence just for the fun of it. Yeah, every single one of those, it's a piece of art.
Yeah, to you, beautiful artwork. To everybody else, Jack is just burning images into the ship. They're not very good.
It's fucking graffiti.
Yeah, just a really shitty graffiti artist.
Shut up, Grandpa.
Scoundrels making my days.
And Cran, Drax, and Baleon, what would you guys like to be doing?
I don't know. To kind of organize everything.
Okay.
Make room for all the fucking shit that we have.
The several hundred tons of Leviathan.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll say with that, go ahead and give me. What would that even be? Go ahead and give me the skill check for Korak, as he is the inventory dude. And thank you, Cran. I did need that.
It was for me if I hadn't lost any item.
That's exactly what I needed it for.
I got advantage, so 23.
23? Okay, yeah, without issue.
Oh, that's why I was rolling one before.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
25% chance. I'm not telling you what number is going to be the loss on each roll.
If you're gonna tell me that I lost my head, I'm gonna kill you.
It's magical, so
Yeah.
no.
Okay,
It says
I
non-magical.
see the card on my character. How do I remove it?
Click
I
it.
just noticed.
Drag it to the screen and then right click it, and you should have options to remove it.
So, Drax, without issue, you and Korak, along with Colt, as you three currently are the strongest members on the boat. I'll get together and start moving shit around, getting it organized, making room for the several hundred tons of Leviathan. And Cran, what would you like to be doing?
I'm thinking about it. I don't know. I guess I'm just sitting on a ship and just looking to the sky.
Okay. Looking up to the darkened sky, albeit still daytime hours, blackened sky. It's oddly serene, all things considered. I mean, just getting out of a combat with a massive Leviathan that...
Yeah, exactly. It didn't change anything.
Yeah, it's serene.
The thing how that Leviathan, turned to, let's say, normal, whatever normal state of Leviathan is, from that black form, black goo, or whatever that was.
It has
It's
the taste
it's
of
kind of
venom.
bugging me, and I'm thinking about it, like what it could cause.
Yeah. So just sitting there thinking and thinking. You could definitely spend a good amount of time just doing that.
Will I figure out anything?
Give me a nature check.
No, I'm a nature boy.
No,
Not today.
no. Not really. I mean, your mind starts to drift back to the battle itself and going down and the albeit
It was
brief
so
but the
black.
darkness. Yeah.
And then it wasn't.
You kind of just keep
But it could remind me of, like, I can remember.
it definitely reminds you of the day the sun went dark.
Nah, not that. Not that. Something else. Oh, might be because when the sun went down and oh yeah, actually yes.
Baleon, what would you like to be doing?
I guess just wander around
Wandering around the ship. All right.
and see what everyone's doing.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, wandering around the ship, kind of getting yourself acquainted with it. Uh, the Stormtide is a small ship, only a couple of decks. The crew on the Stormtide seems both friendly yet rambunctious, as well as odd. Definitely a hodgepodge of people. Feels almost thrown together last minute. If you go over to the hailstorm, everything seems a bit more cohesive. There are several people doing the same job at the same time, lessening the load for each person, or picking up additional things that one person can't do. It odd dichotomy between the two ships, as technically at this moment in time, the Raging Stormtide is the flagship of the fleet. Definitely odd.
Are there any interesting conversations going on?
I mean, not particularly. I mean, there's like typical banter between people on the hailstorm. You know, like somebody making fun of another person because they slipped and fell, or somebody dropped something they stubbed their toe. You know, things like that. The typical shit you would hear in a workplace. The Stormtide definitely a little different. Like I said, everybody seems to be pretty friendly. Um, if you're um if you're walking around, I mean, you'll hear some like odd things from some of the crew's quarters on the Stormtide, depending on what time of day / night. You might hear some weird things going on in the captain's quarters.
Just wanted to point that out.
I mean, that's not weird. That's just natural.
Yeah.
You're not a druid. I'm the druid here.
Yet I have connection to nature as well, my dear friend.
So I'll say with that, the next couple of days go by relatively unremarkable. Maybe a little bit slower with the heavier weight. Especially now that you guys have encountered something like that in the canal, there is definitely a sense of
This is gonna be painful, but have you said days?
yes.
Are we supposed to roll each day 1d4?
Yes.
This is gonna be painful.
Why, Fuzzy?
Because it's right.
So I'm gonna need 3d4
It's
rolls from the
right,
two
but
of
it
you.
hurts.
We're gonna lose everything. Is money magical? Oh no.
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 Here's a hint: infuse your money with magic so you can never lose it.
How can we?
Yeah, show me
How
how
are
to
we
do something
supposed
with
to do
magic.
this?
I can use
Oh my god.
prestidigitation on something, but that's temporary.
I hate this card. I hate it a lot. Fuck that. Fuck that shit. Like, seriously,
So
this is crazy.
5d4, right?
3d4.
Hell
Five.
yes! Hell
Weren't you
Oh,
lucky one?
Jack.
You lost like everything you had.
So
look, life is
Jack,
not about materialistic possessions.
Jack,
Life is about
That
happiness.
was only one thing though.
um,
Dude, like you just removed something from our inventory, didn't say us what.
well, Jack is gonna be kind of a little bit different because most of his shit is inside of a magical object.
Doesn't count. It cannot count. It doesn't count like that, Mike.
It does.
He loses the magical object.
No,
No.
you cannot lose the magical object.
What if you throw like 5 ones?
So
That will be unfair.
Jack,
I'm gonna lose my clothes.
yes, you wake
No.
up one morning to find all of your clothes missing. All you have is your hat and your sword that you cannot leave behind anywhere.
Huh. Well, but does that mean that the things are still present? I just don't remember where I put them.
Possibly.
Might be.
You're unsure. You just know you woke up and you have no clothing.
He doesn't need to sleep, though.
He needs to take a he needs to take a couple of hours of essentially unconsciousness.
I mean, how did when did you lose it? How can you
Mike.
just lose stuff
Mike,
when you
that's
don't
not how
go
it
to
works.
sleep?
That's not how it works. I need to remain in an emotionless state, but I'm fully conscious of my surroundings.
Okay, fine. Realistically speaking, what happens is as you're walking around in a trance, or as you're sitting there in your trance, you kind of just unconsciously like either like remove like your gloves or your jacket, and you start misplacing items, and then like as you're sitting there to rest and recover, to get a little bit more comfortable, take the pants off, take the shirt off. You're in your room. You're comfortable, cozy.
What if that's not what I do on a regular basis?
He never.
Well, then
put
how
it,
would you like to lose your clothing?
down,
Because you
ever.
don't have anything outside of your hat, dog.
Mike,
I don't know, but I
not
think
possible,
we should just
Mike.
find out something that makes sense.
Or
make it simple. It burns to ashes.
It never happened before, though.
yeah,
It happened now.
or
And
it
you
get
cannot say anything about it.
if you go and help with the repairs, you don't realize that your pant leg gets caught on one of the nails that pulls a hole into it that slowly grows bigger and bigger as you swing back and forth, and you don't realize that your pants fell off. There you go.
Ah, Okay.
You take your jacket off to really get in there and knead some cookie dough or some bread.
Oh
And
yeah. Okay.
completely
Okay.
misplayed.
That,
There we
that,
go.
that
Yes,
makes
there we go. There we go. So, throughout the couple of days, you start to lose your clothing periodically. By the time you guys get to port, Jack is naked with a hat and a sword.
Just knocking regularly on the door of the inhabitants of the ship. Sorry, have you seen my pants?
Have you seen my pants? Cran, let me go ahead and look at your inventory real quick. Because I actually get to pick shit from.
I think I'm just gonna acquire something non-magical because I don't like being naked the whole time.
A lot of stuff here is not magical.
Mm-hmm.
The arcane focus is actually the pamphlet, so don't mind that. It's just.
I think that would be magical, sort of.
I know, but I'm just saying that my arcane focus is my pamphlet, so that's magical, so don't touch that.
Don't touch my shit.
Okay, I know what you're going to be missing.
Perfect.
So, yes, next couple of days pass with relative ease as you guys pull into the port city, which is where everybody else will soon discover Jack stark naked with just a hat and a sword.
Just for clarification,
There
I
are no
don't
bits.
have anything to disturb people when I'm naked. I'm a wooden man, a puppet.
There could be like a little twig there.
No, no.
Couple acorns.
Is that a
Fuck that.
branch or you're just having the same?
Maybe choking my water with the acorns, motherfucker.
Hey, at least I didn't say walnuts.
Well, you said it now.
Jesus Christ. Or chestnuts. So, you guys are currently pulling into a port city, albeit a very small one.
At this time, I suppose I am done.
Mm-hmm.
Well, everybody, I have some news.
Yes.
Exactly, the Leviathan. Hold up, let me open that shit up. He was from the water plains, just minding his business, and there is supposed to be a rift north from us, which corrupted the beast in acting in these aggressive ways.
Why are you saying that now?
Because I was taking that information from somewhere, damn it. Have you seen me in the couple of days anywhere on the fucking ship?
No, and I was starting to worry about you.
Well, there's your answer.
Are you okay?
I'm fucking old, what do you think?
More looking at
you're
Jack
old.
now, yeah, he's not wearing any clothing.
And you're asking me if I'm okay. Where the fuck is your clothes?
It's a long story.
And they call me Sea Line.
But
You can see Jack just getting sad.
How does Jack get sad? How does it look like?
Little-
The flame gets dimmer and smaller.
and you see a little like liquid
Acorns
fire.
fall off.
Yeah, I can still make facial expressions though.
Yeah. But you see like a little liquid fire roll from the corner of his eye. As a single
Don't look at me
tear.
like that. I ain't giving you my shit.
But you guys are currently docked at the port city. A very small one. But still a port city.
Kennedy will help him.
Going to go sell as much of the shit as I can.
Okay.
From both ships.
I'm going to see a doctor.
Okay. Everybody else?
I'm gonna shop for clothes.
Okay. Gran. Balian. What about you two?
How does the city look like? Is there something, some point of interest that would be like interesting to visit, or it's just a poor village with a port?
It's like a port village. It's a small one, but off in the distance, you do see a massive looming tower.
Abandoned, or can't say.
Can't say from this distance.
I'm gonna ask somebody. What could he
Somebody.
possibly? Somebody. What could he tell me about the tower and the distance?
Stopping like one of the guardsmen in the area, asking about the tower. He
No.
looks back.
Nobody. This kind of, this kind of position. Just some ordinary folks.
Okay, so just stopping like just stopping a random guy on the street. Pointing off to the tower, asking him.
Hello, mister. Could you please tell me something, well, about this tower? It seems kind of strange for a stranger, if you know what I'm saying.
I mean, it's a tower.
So in the
been there.
distance.
It's been there as long as I've been alive, if not more. Weird shit happens there all the time, so us townsfolk, we just stay away
Weird
from it.
shit?
Mm-hmm.
What weird shit?
Strange weather patterns in the immediate area. Haunting sounds like children laughing and screaming. Cries and pleas and just weird shit.
Has
all around.
somebody ever wandered there?
Do I hear that?
From this distance, or I guess if you'd be walking with Cran, yeah, you would probably hear him talking to this guy.
Oh, don't mind
Yeah,
this
speaking of which, where are we
cloakless
on the
puppet.
map anyway?
You said children are crying.
Right here.
Okay.
On a hill. Or under the hill.
Not too far away from that tower.
Actually, the token is covering the city. I see. So we're in the city. Okay.
We are bigger
Oh,
than the
it's
city.
actually those are actually mushrooms. Okay, my bad.
Actually,
The city is not there.
it's a mushroom city.
Yeah,
We're
I
in the
didn't.
Smurf village.
I didn't feel like putting in a bunch of little port towns all throughout the map because there would
They
be.
might not be there, but if you say they are there, so
At the end.
so yeah, don't mind this
Bruh.
cloakless puppet. Tell me more about this tower. What's so special about it? I mean, have somebody ever wondered? He like checking the haunting stuff and all.
I mean, I'm sure somebody has in the past, but not since I've been alive, at least.
Mister, what's your name?
John.
John,
John.
do they sell clothing in this city?
We do.
And magical clothing?
Don't mind this cloakless puppet. He just talks a lot. John, tell us. Could you probably guide us to somebody that would know a little bit more information about this tower? As we're kind of interested in visiting it, but we would like to know more about it first, so we don't get killed if it's rather dangerous as you state.
I mean, the only person I know who would know anything about the tower would be the village chief, but he's currently away, uh, doing some
Away.
negotiations.
Negotiations. In this dark hour of everyday days, what it shall be negotiating about?
Uh, why do you want to know?
I'm just a little curious about stuff that's happening around me. That's really all.
Well, you know what they
I'm gonna be
say.
rolling
Curiosity killed
persuasion.
the cat.
I'm gonna be rolling persuasion though.
Go for it.
Oh fuck.
Curiosity definitely killed the cat. You might want to put a cap on it. People here aren't very trusting with everything that's happened recently.
Neither am I.
So,
But I do heal trust and issues.
all I'm gonna tell you is that you go putting your nose where it doesn't belong, and you might end up in more trouble than it's worth.
Sir, if there is trouble, maybe we can shed some light on it.
Ah, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna tap Jack at the shoulder. Like, we're leaving. They're
You
not
know, I'm
friendly
really
here.
good at investigation.
I'm not saying we're not going there. We're just leaving this motherfucker. I'm not saying it out loud.
I'm not saying that out loud.
Fucking hell.
So, leaving him and kind of wandering around, like I said, it's a small village. Maybe 24 buildings total. Uh, so yeah, you can wander around for a minute and easily find a shop, a tailor, and everything like that, especially to find clothing.
Good morning.
You're
Is
naked.
it evening?
It's daytime.
Yes. You're very observant. That's why I came in here in your shop.
Couldn't have found like a robe or something to throw on.
No, because it burns too quickly.
Got it. I take it you want some clothes.
Yes, it would be wonderful if they were fireproof.
I mean, I could probably get the enchanters to make something fireproof.
Can can you make it more interesting than just like regular clothes?
I mean, yeah. What kind of material do you want?
Well, I'm not sure what material do you have.
Well, we got cloth, we got leather, we got silk, we can even incorporate things like monster parts or um yeah.
Would you have something in the circus thematic?
Circus thematic? I haven't really
Yeah,
done anything
theatrics and
circus thematic.
something like what's the name of the main guy of the circus?
The ringleader.
Yeah, that one. I want something just like that.
Okay. Color pattern, material. I mean, I can make something out of any one of those items.
Could you make clothes that can change color?
I don't think I can.
Well then, white, red, and black.
Okay. For the clothing itself, if you want cloth, I can get it done in a couple of hours. If you want silk, an additional hour or two. If you want monster parts, give me a day. And then fireproofing the enchantment would take about a day. And you'd be looking between 50 silver and 250 gold plus enchantment. So probably ballpark of about 700 gold.
Isn't that a little too expensive?
No, because I have to outsource for the fireproofing, which is an enchantment. Enchantment does take a lot of magic and resources. And we are in dire times, so resources are
Yes,
finite.
I understand that we are in a dire time, but as you can see, I do have money. I promise I do have money. But some of it was in the clothes, which unfortunately burned away, and I lost some of it, so I'm not really like wealthy, you know?
I mean, I can give you a pair of simple clothes for, call it 20 silver.
I don't think that's gonna last.
It's up to you.
Isn't there
An
something?
allowance.
Isn't there something that I can do for you to give me discount?
Hmm. Not that I can think of at the moment.
What if I get you some of those materials or some materials that you need?
It would definitely reduce the price. I mean, like I said, if depending on what materials you want to bring in, it will absolutely drop the price. What do you want to bring in?
I mean, if you if you have some already like order in process for which you need materials and you need to import those materials from some vendor or something, if I get you those materials, would you consider a discount?
I mean, the only order in progress I have right now is a dire bear pelt for a cloak, which currently have some hunters going to try and gather.
So nothing really I could like bring in.
Unfortunately, we are a small town, so I don't usually have a lot of custom orders. Mostly just run of the mill clothing for little ones to adult.
Hmm. Do you work with some parts of sea creatures implemented in the clothing?
I can definitely work with some sea creature parts in the cloth.
Not necessarily for me, but would you be interested in something like that?
I could definitely work something. Tell you what,
So
if you get me
if
enough
I br-
parts to make, let's say, 5 sets of clothing, I will give you half off.
like scales, for example.
I can use scales. I can use the hide. I can't use the meat, but if there are any other materials like fangs and whatnot, I can definitely use that.
Okay, so if I bring you that, would you consider giving me half the price?
If you bring enough for 5 sets of clothing, then yes.
All right, so that would be 250.
Correct.
Okay. Well then, good sir, I would like to ask you for that clothes that I just described to you, and use cloth and silk if that's okay with you, and I will be here shortly with those things.
Okay. I mean, it will take me about closing time tomorrow before it'll be done.
All right.
Fran, are you with him or no?
Say I was waiting outside of the
Okay.
shop and waiting for him to come outside. And I'm gonna ask, so what? You ordered?
Yeah, and
Perfect. Now take
I
this.
will have to ask
I'm
the
gonna hand him
Drax.
a set of traveling clothes. I had in my inventory when I checked it last time.
Okay.
Wow. Thanks. I will have to go head back to the ship because I need to bring him some stuff.
Sure.
Okay. While this is going on, Baleon, what are you doing?
Is there a library by chance?
Within the town? Yes. Not a
I
very
don't want to
big
go
one.
there. Ah, damn it.
It's a small little port city, port village. There's like 24 buildings. So, yeah, the library is not going to be very big. Like maybe, I mean, to be considered a library, you need to have 1,000 books. So, maybe about twice
That
that.
can hold. Oh, okay.
Working around town until you find the library. It is a small building, one floor, not very wide, not very deep. But you do walk in, and sitting in the front, you do see this withered old lady. And she's kind of just sitting there reading through a book. Hello?
Hello, lady. What
What
kind of
can
books do you have, I may ask?
we have a lot of different books. What are you interested in? Are you looking for uh to learn something, or are you looking to just pass the time?
Bit of both.
Well, we have some fictional books, stories of heroes long past and wars that never happened. But we also do have historical books about heroes and places that once were but are no more. What can I interest you in?
Do you have any books about creatures from different realms, by chance?
I think we might have one. Uh, Kind of just a general encyclopedia, like a. I guess you could almost call it a monster manual.
I'd like to read that.
And you watch her as she like walks off and starts coming through some of the shelves. There. And she shuffles back over and she puts this book in front of you. It's probably about this thick. Uh, as far as I know, this is a very expensive book. Um, it's got monsters from all over the realms. Some from the Fae, some from the Astral. It was made by. It was originally written by a strapping individual named Mordenkainen.
How much you want for it?
Well, usually we don't sell the books. We usually just loan them out, but nobody's really shown any interest in this one. So let's say 100 silver pieces.
I pay that.
So you go ahead and pay for it.
Yes.
Okay. You now have in your possession Mordenkainen's Tomb of Foes? Let me look it up. Yeah, Tomb of Foes.
Wait. Did this? It was not an ad. Oh, one more thing. Do you have a book? Do you perchance have a book about old structures?
I mean, like we have building plans for old structures in town and nearby, but nothing
Any?
outside of that.
Hmm, interesting. Any magic books?
Can't say that we have any magical books, no grimoires or anything like that.
Hmm.
So, unfortunately, I can't help you there.
Well, this book is enough, so thank you.
Of course. Thank you and have a wonderful day.
You too.
And again, it's a pretty hefty book. So, plenty of reading material.
Mm.
Drax,
Yo.
making your way into town to go sell off some of the Leviathan.
Yep. The meat, the scales, the hide, whatever I can.
Okay. Asking around, realistically, the only place that can really take it is going to be essentially like the fishmonger.
For the meat?
Yeah.
Okay.
I definitely can't take all of it. Do not have
Oh
near
no, I
enough
know you
store.
can take all of it. But take as much as you need, want.
I mean, I could take a ton off you. Best I could offer though is 1,000 gold for their ton.
How about 1,500 gold for the ton?
Persuasion check.
Shit. I have disadvantage on these, I think.
Mm-hmm. But absolute best I can do is 1,100.
How about 12?
Like, honestly, can't go any higher than 11.
Okay. Then I will take the 11.
All right. Just go ahead and I'll send some people over to your ship, and we'll grab a ton off you.
Sounds good.
Anything else I can
And
help
do you
you out
know
with?
anyone who might have use for the scales, the hide, and perhaps some of its teeth?
Teeth, I would say check in with the apothecary. I've heard that Leviathan teeth is a common ingredient for some potions. I know they've been looking to
And they
get their
got
hands
like
on
all
some.
the internals of it too, whatever is useful. So
I would definitely say check in with the apothecary for things outside of the hide and scales. For the scales and hide, I mean, maybe the tailor or the blacksmith.
I will check both of those. Thank you very much.
Okay. Who do you go to first?
We'll go to the apothecary first.
Okay. Making your way into the apothecary, you do see a young-ish elven woman, and you do see her hair is kind of frazzled. You see like vines and shit growing up her arms and across her chest. Um, she seems to be a bit preoccupied as she's muddling shit into her mortar and pestle.
Excuse me.
Hey, hello. What can I do for you?
I came to see if you have any use for Leviathan teeth or anything like inside the Leviathan.
Leviathan teeth, you say?
Yes.
Okay. Do you by chance happen to have the liver or intestine?
I have everything.
How much are you willing to part with?
How much do you need?
Well, I need. Oh, I need 3 of its teeth, half of the liver, and about a yard of the intestine. What I need. Now,
That-
what I want,
How much do you want?
I would like, depending on. Uh, I would like the heart, the liver, the intestines, the teeth.
I can't give you all of the teeth, but I can give you like a quarter of them.
Okay, for the teeth, I can give you. Because I need the ones that are about this big. The small teeth.
The back teeth.
For those, I can give you, say, 500 gold pieces for the lot.
Okay.
For the heart, I can give you 700.
Write
For
this shit down. Hang on. Eh.
so far, you've got 1,100 gold pieces for a ton of meat.
Yeah, I already added that in.
Okay.
But
So,
so you
five
said
500 for the teeth,
500.
700 for the heart.
700 for the heart.
If you give me the whole liver, I can give you 1,000 gold pieces. And if you give me the entirety, and I mean all 2,000 yards of the intestine, I will give you 2,200 gold.
How about I got you a deal? I give you half of the intestines for right at 1,000.
Okay. If you can bring it to my shop, hopefully before end of business date, that would be amazing.
Yeah, I can have some of the crew of my ships bring it down to you right away.
Perfect. Anything else I can help you with while I get you here?
You wouldn't happen to know anyone who can cure some wounds and stuff like that, would you? Or have any potions that can help with mending of broken bones and
Of broken bones, no. However, I do have I do have salves and medicinal kits that should help the healing process. As for the individual to help with the broken bones, the only one I know of is in the tower.
the tower. You mean that one way off in the distance out there?
Yes, it's about a day's journey from here.
What can you tell me about the tower?
More than most people know in this town.
Well, if you don't mind me, hang on. I'm gonna like step away for a second. I'm gonna use the command crystal and talk to the other. Oh no, wait, he doesn't have one.
Uh, the other ship?
Yeah,
Yeah, he has one.
he has a command crystal. I thought that
The-
was just for like admirals and shit.
So the command crystal is different than the communication crystal. The command crystal goes out to all the crystals. So for
Okay.
command is a 2-way, but for a communication crystal, it's a 1-way. It's to issue
Okay,
orders.
so we each have a communication crystal.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I'll use that and tell him to be like, hey, send, friggin' the most of the small teeth, the heart, the liver, and half of the intestines to the apothecary shop.
Okay.
And then I'll go back to talking to her. Be like, what can you tell me? What all can you tell me about this tower?
And you see her very intrigued by your crystal. What was that?
It is a command crystal. It is, or it's a communication crystal. We use it to communicate on the seas for everyone in our armada.
Hmm. Do you happen to have more of those?
Do I? No, I do not. Sadly, I only have the one, and that allows me to issue orders to people in the my fleet directly, and then I have one that allows me to communicate across the vast majority of the seas, so I can talk to the other admirals.
Yeah. With your knowledge of the crystals, you know that each command crystal is made to order and made specifically out from Galehaven. It is, as far as you know, the only place on the entirety of Androthis that has the crystals necessary to do command crystals.
So pretty much tell her it comes from my hometown.
Yeah. Well, that is a shame. I would have loved to have one. It would have made communicating with the master a good bit easier.
Well, these are only one-way crystals. Like you can tell him, but he can't talk to you.
Oh.
The other crystals are like our command crystals that we have. Those are two-way communication. Those will be more than what you're looking for.
I'll have to talk to the master about procuring one of these command crystals.
They come from my hometown of Gelhaven, the little island off the eastern coast.
Alright. So shouldn't be too difficult. But yes, as for information on the tower, that is where the master resides. The odd one.
You-
Definitely
You
an
say
odd one.
master is the leader of the town, or
No, he's my master. Uh, he's an odd creature. Tends to keep to himself.
creature?
So, if you do end up going up there, go slow. Do not be quiet, as that will just draw his ire.
What is he?
And you see her think for a second. I think it'd be just best if you saw for yourself. Give me a perception check.
Oh no, wait, that's wisdom. Okay, never mind. God,
No, you don't notice anything.
even though my passive is 13.
Yeah, even okay. With a passive 13. First thing you notice, it was a little higher than what you had rolled. So, first thing you notice,
Oh.
elves in general don't have red eyes. This one does. Oddly enough, she's also extremely pale, all things considered. And you see just the very faintest puncture wound on the neck.
Your master is a vampire, is he not? And as are you.
Yes.
I haven't had many dealings with vampires, but the one that I have dealt with before. Oh, I take that back. I have one on my crew with. Well, wait. Camus is a vampire too, right?
Camus is just an immortal.
No. Okay. But Cyprian is the vampire.
Cyprian is a vampire.
Okay. The one vampire I've had dealings with was just a god awful person. He's the one that caused the darkness in the sky. But I can honestly tell that you're not
No.
like him.
I know Cyprian. I've
You know
known.
Cyprian.
I do know Cyprian. I've known Cyprian since the day he became a changeling and then grew into a vampire. Cyprian is part
tell.
of House Ivory. There are a few families on the continent. There is the Crimson family, there is the Black, there is the Blue, and there is the White. There are also houses. Cyprian is part of House Ivory of Family Crimson. Ivory is the lowest ranking of the Crimson family. Cyprian is a dick, to say the least.
Yeah, I've had a couple interactions with him. The first one, he killed my father. The second, I tried to stop him from causing this eternal darkness.
I will say the Eternal Darkness is nice.
For you, yes.
Yes.
It's not bad. I'm not gonna complain about it.
But
it's the other things that came along with it.
And you say you tried to stop him? Yes.
Yes.
Then that makes you a friend. I tell you what. I will personally go with you to the Lord's Tower. We are of House White, or Family White. Our house is sun, like the sun. House White is unique amongst or Family White is unique amongst the families on the continent. We are the only family who can walk around during the daytime.
That would.
Now, prolonged exposure to the sun gnarly sunburns, but we don't burn like other vampires do. And with us being able to walk around during the daytime, it does allow us to have a good rapport with the locals. They are well aware that we are vampires, yes. They do blood drives for me and the master. So that way we can ethically source our own food.
No, see, that's how it should be done.
Agreed.
I don't like either that or, death row people. People that
Now,
commit great crimes. Let y'all have at 'em.
Those ones are so delicious. Feeding on the sins of man. Oh. By all accounts, Family White are technically considered paladins. We are devout and we like to aid. We do not like to harm unless we have to. That being said, I do know that Family White is actively planning I guess you could say, crusade against House Avery. So it sounds
We're
like we
also
may be able to
planning-
become a ally in some sort.
Yes, that does sound amazing because we are also planning a siege on Asha. I have part of my armada up by Asha already.
Oh yeah, 'cause you have the fucking destroyers.
Yeah,
Or
I got the
destroyer.
destroyers off of Newhorn, or
Mhm.
by Newhorn.
I forgot about those. Those things are gonna be so fucking cool.
I can't wait.
So here's what I'll say. I can't speak for the entirety of House White or Family White, but I know my master has a fucking vendetta against Cyprian. Predominantly with his most recent shenanigans. That is why the village chief is off doing negotiations with nearby towns for aid and armaments. I don't know if
What
you
type
are
of armaments do y'all need?
well, considering that there is a massive army of undead cutting a swath through the northern area of the country of the continent, making its way south. Whatever we can get our hands on.
Oh, Leviathan scales for armor and shields would come in handy.
They would, however, unfortunately, with us being a small village, we do not have a lot of funds.
Oh,
Oh,
that is that is okay. I can donate some to the cause.
that would be much appreciated. Uh,
Just a slight payment and the rest is all donations.
you say you have 2 ships?
Yes.
And you see her stop for a second and kind of tilt her ear. Do you have an apothecary on board?
We do not know.
If you would allow it,
We have
I would.
we have a druid. I think we have a druid, right?
Jack is a druid.
Yeah. Yeah, we got one druid who is able to help with most.
Well, if you shall have it. And she stops again. My master would like to talk to you.
Well then. Do you mind if I gather my friends, the most important part of my crew, to come with?
So long as they don't try to stake my master through the heart, that should not be an issue.
I don't think they should have a problem with it. They
Because
trust me.
if they stake him through the heart, I also go poop.
Well, we don't want that.
No, we do not. So, yes, go and gather your allies and meet me back here. And I will take you quickly to my master's home.
Okay. I will meet you back here, and hopefully the surprise alive before I do.
Hopefully. I'm going to unmute them now, or undeafen them.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. There we go. Okay. So, with that, you go ahead and leave the apothecary, and you start to make your way through town.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if anyone's in town and then make my way back to the ship.
I'll say the first person you run into is probably going to be Baleon, as he is leaving the library with a massive tome in his hand.
Oh. Damian, what you got there?
Little encyclopedia about monsters.
Ah. Well, come with me. We are gonna go to the tower off in the distance. Meet at the apothecary shop in say 20 minutes.
All right, we'll do.
All right.
Do you point out where the apothecary shop is?
Yes.
Okay. So
The one with
with
the big medicine bottle. Right.
yeah, easy enough to
Can't
find.
miss it.
You can get there in no time. Continue to walk through the town. I'd say you probably see, as you are almost back to the ship, you would see Cranberry and Jack as Cranberry is handing over a stack of clothing to Jack.
Ah, Cranberry, Jack.
Wouldn't I be able to go to the ship before that happens?
I'd say he'd probably be showing up right as you are being given the clothing by Cranberry, the traveler's clothing.
Hi. Yeah, I need to talk with you about something.
What's going on?
I need some of the stuff from Leviathan.
What stuff are you talking? Stuff in particular, because I've already sold some of it.
I need stuff for about 5 sets of clothing.
Oh, so you're talking like hide and scales and stuff.
Yeah, anything that could be used to make clothes.
Oh yeah,
Not
go
for
ahead.
me. What? Nice.
But as soon as you're done with that, meet at the apothecary shop. It'll be
Do
the
I
one
know
with the
where
big
that is?
It'll be the one with the big medicine bottle on the sign.
Oh, okay, I'll find it.
It's on the far end of town.
Yeah, it's on the north end of town. So looking at it, when you see it, you will see the medicine bottle, and oddly enough, if you had paid a little bit of attention, a little drop of blood in the medicine bottle, and it'll have a greenhouse rooftop, like the dome type one, and you'll see like a little tree on the inside.
Yeah. So meet there like 20 minutes. I'm gonna gather
I'm
everyone.
already
We're all gonna
gone.
go up.
As soon as you said what to look for, he was already gone.
Cranberry, will you be able to join us?
I have no idea where I am.
What this is as you were
Well, just
handing the clothes over to Jack.
Oh. Actually, no, I hate people of this town. I've spoken to one of those and they're morons, so no, I don't think I'm helping them.
well, I mean, they're not really helping them. It's more or less helping us.
How's that?
Meet at the apothecary shop, and I will explain everything when I get there.
Just a little simple question. Isn't that like a medical shop?
Yes, apothecaries are like medicinal herbs and whatnot, more natural remedies rather than health potions.
Do you have any
Was I then
pills?
did I register?
I'm not gonna lie, I did not catch a single thing you said.
I need to take care of the heating.
An apothecary is definitely the
So-
place to do that.
So I said I am going to the medical store or the doctor's.
Yep. Yep. So, for you, with your slow movement and old age, especially since I believe your movement was halved during combat.
Not 20 feet, if I remember.
Oh no, it was the ship's speed that were getting halved constantly. Not yours, my bad. So yeah, 20 feet of movement, it would take you a good amount of time to get up to the north end of town. So I'll say, here's what I'll say. Take a brevity. You run into Morin after you've run into Baleon, as he's like beelining it straight to where you came from.
Ah, where are you going?
I'm old. Where the fuck do you think I'm going? To get some fucking medicine?
Ah, well, we're all gonna meet there, so just, when you
What
get
the
there.
fuck am I going to be a chauffeur or some shit?
No, we're all going there, because I just came from the apothecary shop.
I am too
What?
old for this shit.
He does walk aggressively off, very slowly. Feet shuffling, you can hear it on the dirt. Little poofs of dust as he does so. And yeah, I'll say after that, the only people left are Camus and Sang, who are on the ship.
I'll get them off of the ship.
Okay.
They don't give a fuck.
And Jack, getting back onto the ship, going down into the storage hall. There's
Yes.
still a good amount of material. I mean, several hundred tons
We
of this shit.
haven't even touched the scales or the hide yet.
Yeah.
It's still all there.
Let's see. Would I, on my own, be able to estimate the amount of stuff I need to take?
Who the fuck you pulled?
That
Go
was
ahead.
me. I was trying to get rid of something.
Go ahead and make a let's call it an intelligence check.
Because we all know that I am a naturally born genius.
Yes.
And it's been proven once again.
No, so you go down into the storage hall, look around, and you see this massive, like, set of scales with the hide still attached. You're looking at it, you're like, yeah, that'll do. That'll do. And you
I'm
go
gonna
to
take.
yeah, you go
Can
to
I
grab it
attempt
and
to
pick it.
take that? Yeah, can I pick it up?
Give me a strength check.
Well, I don't think so. That's 9.
You grab it and you start to pull and pick up, and you start to feel your back tweak. You can continue on if you want.
Like, do I feel I can't carry it?
You feel like if you continue anymore, you're either going to tweak your back or just completely fuck yourself up. It is way too heavy for you.
All right. Let's try something different. Let's try to think outside the box. What animal would be able to carry this?
I don't think
I mean,
anything
we
that you
do
can
have-
turn into.
Wait, what?
Are you able to turn into a dire bear?
I'm able to turn into a horse.
A horse could pull it, but it would not be able to pick it up.
Not to carry it?
He can still turn into brown bear or some shit.
At
That
this point in my
depends on
story,
the
I could,
CR because I can't turn into anything that has CR of 1.
Bear, is it?
So at this point, I'm gonna come down because I was gonna look and see how many skills and shit we have.
Yeah.
because I'm gonna give some to the people to fucking for the.
I don't think I
I'm
can
gonna
turn
look-
into a bear.
I'm gonna look at Jack. I'm gonna be like, "Don't you have enlarge and shrink?"
What's that?
The spell enlarge and I forget what the actual name of the spell is, but
Size up, size down.
Are you there?
yeah.
I thought I was hearing voices. Never mind.
But don't you
And-
have those
Let's
spells?
see.
And
Let's see.
it's enlarge and
You cause a
reverse.
creature or object you can see.
That one, yeah. I can't remember. I couldn't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, one tiny little bit of detail. It lasts for 1 minute.
You better run.
I'm fast. I'm not that fast.
Well, I mean, time it. When
Okay.
your minute's almost up,
You
set
know
it
what?
down,
You know what?
cast again.
You know what? You know what? Let's see if I am smart enough. I am that fast. No. I'm not that fast.
And
Like,
I'll say
seriously,
at this point, having sat there quietly watching, Korak is going to come over, place a hand on your shoulder, pull you back a little bit, and with ease, he's going to pick up this massive bit of hide and scales.
Thank you.
And he's going to
why?
hook it over his shoulder.
It's Korak. I don't think I could have witnessed this much longer.
Oh, he was watching the whole time. That's the
Thanks,
perks
now.
of having a completely mute characters. I can just throw him in wherever because he can't talk.
But he's a Goliath.
Yeah.
Thank you for help. It was a little bit creepy, you watching us the whole time, but never mind.
I
Can
mean,
you
to be
help me?
fair, he works down here. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
Is he mute?
Yeah. You see the giant scar across his throat. He had his vocal cords cut.
Yikes. So,
It's
can
a
you help
nasty
me?
jagged scar too.
Can you help me to carry it to one shop in the town?
Mm.
Wonderful. Let's go.
And with no issue whatsoever, he carries it behind you.
so does he pick up Jack too and carry him on his other shoulder
Be good if he wanted to.
just to get there faster?
Put me down.
I was gonna say he does have a strength of 22, so with ease, get back over to the tailors. And while we're still on the ship, there's
I'm gonna
fuck
have
ton.
yeah. I'll just when we get so where would I take this to anyway?
What do you mean?
The same place Jack's going to, or like you know what? I'll do that when we get back from the tower.
Okay.
For the scales to like sell them and donate them.
There are several, because I mean the creature was 350 feet long and about 80 feet wide.
Oh, I was just talking about like where to take them to.
Yeah, no, I was just letting you know, like, to give you an idea of how big the creature was, like how much in the way of hide and scales you have.
Blacksmith.
Fucking huge. But yeah, you've got more than enough to be able to donate some, no problem.
Yeah.
And
Well, we'll handle that when we get back from the tower.
And as you're moving around as well, you do see some of the crew members coming off the hailstorm with essentially like small little carts full of the teeth and the liver and the heart and everything. And the heart's huge too. Like
I was gonna say like the heart will probably be like that goddamn big.
Yeah, no, like the heart itself is probably about 3 feet around.
Wait, don't Leviathans have more than one heart, or am I thinking of a different creature?
You're thinking of a different creature. Leviathans are a serpent, so they only have the one heart.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, I knew they were a serpent, but I didn't know if they were the serpent. Because there is a serpent that has like 2 or 3 hearts.
There is. It's just not the Leviathan.
Yeah. Okay.
So, some dragons actually have multiple hearts. So
yeah.
So while all that's going on, Morin, you finally walk into the apothecary. And you see the young-ish elven woman as she is sitting there kind of contemplating, writing some notes down, looking back, grinding stuff up.
Good morning, little lady.
Oh, hello, you're a new face. What can I do for you?
Diarrhea.
Do you want pill or suppository?
Anything.
Well, which end of the hole do you want the pill to go into?
Hey,
Okay. Uh, are you looking for permanent solution or temporary? Is it like something that you're dealing with?
permanent.
Permanent? Okay. Give me 20 minutes to whip something up, and let's call it good at 5 gold.
Okay, and what is your name?
My name?
Yeah,
My name is Desiree. It is not on.
lucky.
Odd, but okay. Yes, give me 20 minutes and I will have your pills ready. It'll be 1 month of every day taking the pill via the mouth, not the butt.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
And anything else I can help you out with?
Is anybody else in the shop?
No, just you and I and my bird.
You have anything for this guy?
Depends on what you want for him. I can make
I
up
don't
some.
know anything. What you have, like something good, but I don't know.
I mean, I
I
can whip
like
up.
to
You
think
have a
of-
cocaine.
Fuck off.
I can whip up some like herbals for him, like some food to help with digestion. I can uh something to help make his carapace a little tougher. Not a lot, not a lot, but a little bit.
That sounds good. That sounds good.
Okay. It'll be like a supplement. I could say, it's called good at 10 silver.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to get to work on those for you.
7 gold for you here.
Thank you very kindly, sir.
Okay. And do not speak to anybody about this boy.
Noted. And she goes back to, she moves her mortar and pestle, or one of her mortars and pestles to the side, and goes and starts working on something else. With that, I'll say periodically your companions start showing up. Shortly after that conversation, Baleon walks in.
Yup.
And then a couple of minutes later, Cranberry walks in. Followed by, next up would be Drax, as he didn't have to make the pit stop at the tailor. Speaking of, Jack, you
Yes.
and Korak make your way into the tailor shop as he is lumbering in with this massive stack of scales and hide. Oh, that's a big man. Okay,
Yes.
that's also a lot more than what I would have needed. Uh,
Is that a problem?
Not necessarily a problem, no, but I can't give you any more off. I can cut down the
That's
hide
tough.
and the scales if you want, and you can take the rest back.
Couldn't you just like take it for a full price, maybe.
What, do you want to do complete trade?
If that is possible.
I mean, that's enough scales and hide to make at least 15 sets of clothing. So, I mean, if you want, I could even make your clothing out of the Leviathan's scales and hide.
Not really.
Well, so we do have techniques. The hide, especially, we can dye it and make it look nice and give it the patterns for the circus theme. We can incorporate the scales into it, like almost like a built-in armor, if that's something that you would want. The scales themselves would not be visible; they would just be like in the shoulders and elbow area, and in underneath the hide.
Well, I just kind of got used to the feel of cloth, not hide or leather or scale.
So on the inside there would be cloth, but on the outside it would be leather.
I don't think I like that.
Okay, I mean, I just know it offers a bit more protection, and leather is usually easier to enchant. I figured I'd throw it out there for you. But yes, I can do a complete trade if that's what you want.
Yes, please.
Okay. Well, give me until, let's say, this time tomorrow, and I will have it ready for you.
All right.
Okay. And with that, Korak is going to head back to the ship, wordlessly, silently. Do you make your way up to the
I just
apartment?
gonna go turn around and say thank you. Never mind.
Not a man of very many words, is he?
Not really.
Okay. Well, like I said, give me until this time tomorrow, and it'll be ready.
All right. Bye bye.
Leaving there, do you head up to the apothecary to meet up with everybody else?
Yes, do I remember how it looked like?
Yes.
I do, fortunately.
With relative ease, you do find your way into the apothecary where everybody else is currently waiting. And with that,
Good day.
we're going to go ahead and go to break. We'll be back here in about 10 or 15 minutes, guys. Get yourself some drinks, something to eat, use the restroom, do whatever you need to do. And we'll be back here shortly.
The blue sun looms, its light swallowed by shadow. The silent sentinel over a land fractured and lost. Titans stir, their presence breaking the earth. And the forgotten five walk a path carved in despair. Heavy is the burden, carried through the endless dark. Shadows whisper secrets, tearing at the heart. Beneath the blue eclipse, where silence reigns supreme, the forgotten five endure, bound to a distant dream. Through the void, the stairs captured light. His presence a quiet promise of ruin and decay. Heavy is the burden carried through the endless dark. Shadows whisper secrets, tearing at the heart. Beneath the blue eclipse, where silence reigns supreme, the forgotten five endure, bound to a distant dream. The horizon trembles beneath an endless night. Cyprian waits, his shadow stretching across the void. The forgotten five march, their resolve unbroken. Each step a challenge, each breath a quiet defiance. Underneath the crushing silence, a spark refuses to fade. The weight of the journey etched in every scar they've made. The storm gathers closer, its fury yet unsure. Unsay, a reckoning approaches, veiled in the eclipse's shade. Heavy is the burden, carved into the endless night. Shadows fall behind it, and fading in the fog. Beneath the blue eclipse, where silence breaks apart. The forgotten five endure with fire in their hearts. Fire in their hearts. Underneath the crushing silence, a spark refuses to fade. The weight of the journey etched in every scar they've made. The blue sun looms, its light swallowed by shadow. The silent sentinel over a land fractured and lost. Titans stir, their presence breaking the earth. And the forgotten five walk a path carved in despair. Heavy is the burden carried through the endless dark. Shadows whisper secrets, tearing at the heart. Beneath the blue eclipse, where silence reigns supreme, the forgotten five endure, bound to a distant dream. presence, a quiet promise of ruin and decay. Heavy is the burden, carried through the endless dark. Shadows whisper secrets, tearing at the heart. Beneath the blue eclipse, where silence reigns supreme, the forgotten five endure, bound to a distant dream. The horizon trembles beneath an endless night. Cyprian waits, his shadow stretching across the void. The forgotten five march, their resolve unbroken. Each step a challenge, each breath a quiet defiance. Underneath the crushing silence, a spark refuses to fade. The weight of the journey etched in every scar they've made. The storm gathers closer, its fury yet unstilled. A reckoning approaches, veiled in the eclipse's shade. Heavy is the burden, carved into the endless night. Shadows fall behind it, and fading in the fire. Beneath the blue eclipse, where silence breaks apart. The forgotten five endure, with fire in their hearts. Fire in their hearts. Underneath the crushing silence, a spark refuses to fade. The weight of the journey etched in every scar they've made. The blue sun looms, its light swallowed by shadow. The silent sentinel over a land fractured and lost. Titans stir, their presence breaking the earth. And the forgotten five walk a path carved in despair. Heavy is the burden, carried through the endless dark. Shadows whisper secrets, tearing at the heart. Beneath the blue eclipse, where silence reigns supreme, the forgotten five endure, bound to a distant dream. Through It's a quiet promise of ruin and decay. Heavy is the burden, carried through the endless dark. Shadows whisper secrets, tearing at the heart. Beneath the blue eclipse, where silence reigns supreme, the forgotten five endure, bound to a distant dream. The horizon trembles beneath an endless night. Cyprian waits, his shadow stretching across the void. The forgotten five march, their resolve unbroken. Each step a challenge, each breath a quiet defiance. Underneath the crushing silence, a spark refuses to fade. The weight of the journey etched in every scar they've made. The storm gathers closer, its fury yet unstewed. Unstay, a reckoning approaches, veiled in the eclipse's shine. Heavy is the burden, carved into the endless night. Shadows fall behind it, and fading in the fog. Beneath the blue eclipse, where silence breaks apart. The forgotten five endure, with fire in their hearts. Fire in their hearts. Underneath the crushing silence, the spark refuses to fade. The weight of the journey etched in every scar they've made. The blue sun looms, its light swallowed by shadow. The silent sentinel over a land fractured and lost. Titans stir, their presence breaking the earth. And the forgotten five walk a path carved in despair. Heavy is the burden, carried through the endless dark. Shadows whisper secrets, tearing at the heart. Beneath the blue eclipse, where silence reigns supreme, the forgotten five endure, bound to a distant dream. Through the presence, a quiet promise of ruin and decay. Heavy is the burden, carried through the endless dark. Shadows whisper secrets, tearing at the heart. Beneath the blue eclipse, where silence reigns supreme, the forgotten five endure, bound to a distant dream. The horizon trembles beneath an endless night. Cyprian waits, his shadow stretching across the void. The forgotten five march, their resolve unbroken. Each step a challenge, each breath a quiet defiance. Underneath the crushing silence, a spark refuses to fade. The weight of the journey etched in every scar they've made. The storm gathers closer, its fury yet unsure.
Hello and welcome back, everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed your break as much, if not more than we did. Hopping back in from where we left off at the break. All of you guys are currently sitting inside the apothecary. And
Is ready?
Desiree's going to look at you. Yes, the medicine and other things that you asked for are ready. And she's going to reach out and hand them out to you. So, Captain,
Yes.
I take it your party's here. You have a good day, sir. I will catch you later.
He's part of the party too.
Oh, okay. Yes, she was talking to you.
I may be fucking old, but something,
He's a good fisherman.
yeah.
Okay. So, yes, are we ready to go meet the master?
Who the fuck?
So, and then I don't really want to explain all this shit, like actually, but basically, I'm gonna tell everyone, you know, she's a vampire, her master's a vampire. We're gonna go meet him. They are also in the fight against Cyprian.
You sure about this?
Do you see any bite marks in my neck?
I don't. I want to make perception.
Okay. There are no bite marks.
I want to make insight.
Go for it.
Hold up.
14.
This son of a gun just get me some medicine.
Yes, I did give you some medicine.
Why
What's the
fuck
medicine
did you
made
tell
of?
me you are one of the neck biters?
Because she's not one of the bad neck biters. She's not Cyprian.
Are
Or
there
her
any
master.
good
What
neck
the fuck is
biters?
this racist kind of bullshit? Vampire is vampire.
No, not all vampires are the same.
You,
For instance,
and you
one,
want to talk about them being racist.
No,
I am-
actually, we don't actually talk with these creatures. No fucking offense. If the medicine works, you're off the hook, but fuck it, let's fucking go already, or I'm going to start being racist as fuck.
I like those odds.
To put your mind at ease, old man.
No,
I am.
shut up. I don't want to hear it, please.
Well, it's kind of pertinent information before we go and see the master.
Yeah,
We are of
I
family
don't
white.
stick wooden shite in his heart. I know, I understand.
Yes,
That shit comes later. After he pays, we do this.
I should have you know that the master is a paladin of Bahamut,
And who the fuck is that?
the dragon god, the god
Eh,
of law and order.
eh. I do not praise gods.
Okay.
Only the sea. The sea is the true ruler of this world.
Well then, if as long as none of you are going to stake either myself or my master, then I will take you to go see him.
Would he be offended if a wooden man comes to see him?
So long as you
Yes.
don't try to stake him, I don't think he will be offended.
Jack. Jack. I'm sorry, Jack.
Yeah.
Let me borrow a branch.
You are not borrowing anything
No.
off of me.
Later. Hey,
No, you don't?
I shall see.
I-
See you
I
later.
don't know how I feel about the old man, but I know I can outmaneuver him, so I don't think I have to work.
Square the fuck up, you young fucker.
Okay,
I may be old, but I am flexible enough.
do me a quick favor. Roll a perception check.
Not mine. Not mine. You're not flexible.
Shut up. I am in my own ways. Where is perception? Fucking hell, I'm blind. Yes, I'm blind.
As you square up, getting ready to throw hands with her to prove a point, you blink, and she's no longer in front of you. And you feel the cold steel
Oh.
press against your neck. As the rest of you also see her just disappear and reappear right behind him with a dagger to his throat.
I thought we were friends.
I let her do.
I
let
may-
her do that.
I may be an apothecary now, but in my past lives, I was one hell of a thief.
Oh, so a criminal.
I only stole from those who deserved it. And she walks away, puts her dagger in a, as you see now, a concealed sheath on her hip. Now that I've proven my point, let's go. And you watch as she opens up a trapdoor in the ground.
I have a bad feeling about this.
As she leads the way. Can I get a marching order?
Fuck it.
I'm going left.
Fuck it. I don't have anything to lose. Let's go.
Considering
I'm
that the
going
hallway is just wide enough for one person to walk through at a time, that means all of you are stuck behind Morin as he shuffles along the way.
Let's go, Gandalf.
Fuck off.
Let's see. Okay. You guys walk for a minute, and it continues to go. To everybody else, it's a normal walk. Baleon.
What's good?
About 5-6 minutes into the walk, you feel a shift, a presence,
I knew it.
Ah, Jesus.
as you pass through something familiar into a territory almost that feels familiar. It reminds you of the day you fought that dreadnought to a standstill.
Ugh.
It feels like the voice that called out to you. The voice that answered. It's comforting. And within another minute or two, you are ascending another flight of stairs. Really, an upper decky? God damn, dude.
My. Huh?
I just watched you shove that all the way up in your top lip, going full on
Yeah.
upper decky.
Yeah, and that's supposed. Isn't that like supposed to? How you're supposed to do it?
Bottom.
Bottom is bullshit.
What, do you just put a lip in up top?
Yeah, he just did an upper decky.
Yeah, so there's less spit that way.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I just used the spitless tobacco, so.
Gravity.
Yeah, and I don't have to worry about it falling down into my mouth. It just sits there.
Why the fuck would it fall out? If you know how to like push it in there, it never falls.
This is facts.
I also
I
just,
used to do upper deckers all the time.
I also just talk way too much for upper deckies. Feels weird up there. Anywho.
Anyway.
Uh,
My arch nemesis, the stairs.
okay. She climbs the stairs, opens the hatch. Morin,
Yeah,
you are old,
yeah,
and you are wearing full plate armor.
yeah.
I'm gonna have you roll. I'm gonna let you know right now. 40 and below, you fall down the stairs. Above a 40,
Strength.
it's a slow climb. So roll me a D100.
Strength. Oh,
Oh no.
Can I roleplay this, please?
The first step
Go for
and
it.
falls.
No. Let's make it like I go a little bit.
You get about halfway up the stairs. I swear to God, if you actually fucking fall, this is gonna be great.
Oh fuck you!
So, for everybody behind him, which,
Oh wait, we're walking up the stairs.
mm-hmm,
Who is behind me?
yeah, who's directly Drax? Drax, I'll
Push
give
me.
you,
Yeah.
I'll give you one chance. Give me a, let's call it a dexterity check to try and grab it.
If he fucking fails and I put everybody down.
You just barely miss as Morin starts to tumble down the stairs.
Not enough to catch him, but enough dexterity to get out of the way.
Mm-hmm. Morin, as you tumble to the bottom of the steps, that would be Cranberry and Baleon can also try and make a dexterity check to try and catch Morin.
The captain was so kind to get out of the way when the old man was falling down the stairs.
I tried to grab him, okay?
And you just moved away.
I wasn't gonna, like, get caught and all that.
So yeah, Baleon, if you want, give a dexterity check to see if you can catch Morin as he's falling. Nope. Cranberry?
Yeah.
Would you
Wait,
like
do
to
I
give
see this?
you would see him as he comes tumbling down to the bottom because you're at the bottom of the steps.
So I don't see him right now.
No, he's almost to you.
All you hear is Just him tumbling down. All you just keep hearing.
No.
Sounds
Where
like
is
if
it?
you were to
Where is
throw a
the
bunch of
fucking
pots and
photo?
pans down the fucking stairs.
Where's the
Then when he
fucking...
hits the bottom, it
So, Jack, I will allow you. I will allow you as the last man to catch him at the bottom with a dexterity check.
um, hold on.
he comes rolling down
I
the stairs. All you hear is.
Time to play the game.
Are you gonna try and catch him, Jack?
I'm checking if I have any spell that can help me. Look, what I'm about to ask is stupid. I know it, but can't I just charm him to stop falling?
No. No, you can't charm him to stop falling.
Well,
Every
in
hit
that
on-
case.
Every hit on the stairs.
Oh, no. No.
No.
Okay, dexterity check.
Yep.
Pure dexterity.
Yep.
Uh,
No.
What is it? 7.
Morin. You tumble and fall down the stairs. All of your you can see all of your companions as they're reaching out to grab you with a look of shock on their face, going, "Oh fuck!" But they're just ever so slightly off as you tumble and crash, sounding like a pile of pots and pans going down the stairs. You land with a loud clank and thud on the ground. Spread out, full spread. Just
With a warm feeling on your back. I suppose he has a warm feeling on his back.
as you crush Jack.
Hey, you. Finally awake.
First things first. This is a 50-50.
Yes.
Roll me a D100. Above a 50, your hip is fine. Below a 50, your hip is fucked.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hip is fine.
You have
However,
metal hips.
you are in a lot of fucking pain. Desiree's just gonna look back down. What was that noise?
Hey kids, wanna see a dead body?
Where'd the old man go? It is. Oh. Oh no. Do you
Oh,
require
no.
assistance?
Fuck off, not from you!
As you get up, you keep pressing into Jack, like trying to adjust and push off of him.
With the fucking fishing rod. Oh, hold on, oi! My bad, friend, my bad.
After a minute, you are able to get back up.
Go in front of me. Go.
Jack, you basically just took a cannonball to the chest.
Go.
Do I take any damage?
Yes.
How much?
So do you, Morin. Both of you take 2d10 bludgeoning damage.
Do we roll?
I will roll. Each of you takes 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
Wonderful.
That's fine.
Jack, roll me a d100 real quick to see if your flames flare up.
36.
Is he gonna burn my ass?
A little bit,
Bring you in warm.
but Jack,
Yeah?
you're naked again.
No. No.
As you go, like as Morin's pushing off of you, the pain makes you lose control of your flames. Which one is going to deal, since you're wearing metal armor, 5 points of fire damage to you, Morin, as your ass literally gets set on fire. Not literally
So
on
I
fire, but
suppose you're gonna get up quickly.
yeah, you get up a little bit quicker after your ass gets heated up a little bit, and you go to look back, and Jack is naked again.
Fuck you.
Jack, it's a little bit cooler now.
Oh no.
I still have my normal clothes on, right?
Yeah.
Fuck it, put on my breastplate or some shit. Yeah,
No, 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 no. Keep it.
fuck off,
Keep,
put it on, I'm not gonna... I did not...
keep it. I don't want it.
You want?
I know you do not want it, but you're not going to walk around fucking naked. Have
Do you think
manners. I
I
know they're
am a
vampires, but have fucking manners.
I am a puppet. I don't have any private parts that I can show off.
Find them, fuck
Alright?
off and walk in front of me.
You're gonna be staring at puppet ass the whole time.
No, I'm looking straight down so I do not fall.
Okay. After a longer climb, taking it slow, you do manage to make it up the stairs. At which point, everybody upstairs, you guys are now inside this grand room. It's got very plush couches with seating, a nice table. There's already steeping tea and cookies. And you see a man sitting in one of the chairs, sipping on his tea. He has long white hair, vibrant purple eyes, and pale skin. And you do see him in very nice attire. But you also do see a morning star sitting next to him. Hello, adventurers. Welcome to my home.
Hello.
Have a seat.
I'll stand.
Wait, old man.
I think you of all people need a seat.
I am not sitting in this house.
And you watch him as he moves his finger around, and a chair slides underneath you and knocks you back into it. I am not your foe. I will not hurt you.
I do not trust those words, but for the sake of everyone in here, I shall keep it calm.
Mike, by the way, I found out that I have leather armor, so I'm going to put it on.
Okay. As you stand there sliding on your leather pants and putting on your leather tunic and the van braces.
Oh, I don't have the squishy leather, the latex sound.
Oh.
Putting on latex.
Aw.
So, thank you for coming. Now,
Yeah?
down to business.
Your name first.
Carrion.
Yes, carry on, by all means.
Carrion of the White family. Head of... No.
Okay.
I am the head of House Vertigo. Or sorry, House Sun. House Sun.
say Vertigo. That's
Sorry, I forgot I already gave the house a name.
Isn't that a little bit contradictory?
No, as we are daywalkers.
What the?
So you can. Oh well. Uh, I mean, even we can walk during the day right now.
I'm talking about prior to the bullshit in the sky.
How come?
Because we are not evil.
That seems a little bit too simple.
I was going to elaborate further, but okay. The White Family is a group of vampires who follow and worship Bahamut. As such, we do not harm living creatures. We actively strive to aid living creatures. And we like to help regulate law and order.
Are you trying to say that you don't need to drink, at all?
No, we do. We just ethically source it. For me and my charge here, Desiree, the townsfolk more than happily do a blood drive about once a month.
Happily, you say.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
Maybe we should ask them how happy they are about it.
by all means, go for it. We do not charm, we do not do anything to sway their opinion. All we do is merely provide services and protection where we can.
Okay, nice.
Okay,
And doesn't
okay,
just walk around the room.
listen, let them in their little playthings. Why the fuck do you need us here?
First and foremost, we have a common enemy.
We do?
Yes, from what I overheard your captain talking to my charge about. Cyprian, the vampire, the one that made the sun black and is currently raising an army of undead, actually is sending majority of his army through the continent, cutting a swath through it.
Well, how come we never encountered any of his troops?
Because they are,
we were on the south end. They are
yes.
coming from the north.
If you guys continue on through the canal, you will run headlong into his forces in approximately 2 months.
You mean they have something to do with the rifts?
Yes, Cyprian is absolutely to do with the rift.
Okay, okay.
Which
Well,
the White
what
family.
The
Long
rift
story.
that made the Leviathan go crazy bonkers and attack us.
Oh, there's more than just that rift. As far as my family is aware, there is one rift between the Astral Sea and here, one between the Nine Hells, one between the Shadowfell, one between each of the elemental planes.
Fucking hell.
So, yes, and it appears that Cyprian has forces amongst all of the planes.
Naturally.
I mean, just recently I had to go dispatch a Nightwalker. Drax.
What?
The moment he says Nightwalker, an image pops into your head. A very tall, lanky, dark figure that you had seen once before as you had made your way through the Shadowfell. Something that you were warned to steer clear the fuck away from.
Dispatched the Nightwalker.
Yes.
I went through the Shadowfell and I was told to steer clear of those.
Typically, I would agree. However, it had to be done as he was quickly encroaching on my territory.
A little personal question.
Ask away.
How long have you been in this place? I mean, alive overall.
Alive overall, I've been around for approximately 5,000 years.
If you can answer this question privately, what the fuck is this?
Looks to be a scroll, and he's gonna lean over to you. Un momento. Looks to be a scroll.
I knew
What
that already.
one particularly associated with the Great Leviathan.
Who?
The Great Leviathan is a creature that resides within the elemental plane of water.
Oh,
It is typically considered to be the god of the Leviathans.
oh fuck.
Not a bad creature by any means. Leviathans aren't inherently evil, nor are they
I
good.
mean,
They are neutral.
yeah.
What I would say is hold that scroll close.
I do. I've been wandering this fucking place for ages.
I
Just no.
if you so choose, and I'm merely offering this, you can decline. Would you like to be young again?
What the fuck?
See, the heads of a vampiric household can change individuals, make you into a changeling. Not the changeling. Yes, a changeling. Like my ward Desiree. It would
No.
make you young again, and it would make you a daywalker vampire. It is an option.
No.
Okay.
I was born a human and I will stay like this until the day I fucking die. I am sorry, but I despise your beings and your
That is
creatures overall.
and that's gonna be where I'm gonna go ahead and unmute everybody as he's gonna lean back. That is totally understandable. I merely wanted to extend the offer. I know with the negative connotations associated with my race due to individuals like Cyprian, we are not looked upon very well. However, again, the white family wishes to change that. Like I said, we do not want
Right.
to harm anybody.
I am what I am and I will stay what I am. I am sorry. Thanks for the offer.
Totally understandable. Now, down to the brass tacks. 1. Captain.
Yes.
If you so choose, if you so want it or will it, I would like to extend my ward to you.
Isn't she needed in the town though? With the army coming this way?
No. As a matter of fact, I would much rather she be away from here.
But why?
Desiree, can you please give us a moment? And she nods and walks away. So, she does not know this, nor will she know this. She thinks herself to be just my ward. She, however, is my daughter. I do not want her anywhere near the army coming here. Should you stay on your path to where you're going, yes, you will encounter Cyprian's forces, but not like what we're about to receive.
Understandable. We'll make her feel at home, don't worry.
She is a
Yeah,
wonderful
be welcome.
apothecary.
I mean, I know what it is to raise children in.
And I'm sure in your many years I have probably stumbled across a number of your children.
Well, if you did, I hope they are well. Haven't seen those fuckers in ages.
I'll definitely keep my eye out for any individuals who might be of your ilk.
Take
Right.
it, milk.
So do take her with you. And I think she should be a great addition to your crew, having an apothecary. And in need, she is a rather skilled thief or trap master, disarmer.
I already witnessed that on myself.
I did see that, yes.
Anyways, as a father to a father, we'll keep her safe and sound, don't worry.
I appreciate that.
And sorry for the disturbance, I just.
Like I said, I totally understand. That's why I'm glad I raised her to be as skilled as she is. Now, I can get in talks with the White family and see about putting together a small army. As I'm told that you plan on sieging Asha.
Eventually, yes.
It'll take me some time to gather some forces, but
I haven't been through the procedure.
I think that our forces working together should be able to help.
I've got an entire armada of destroyers set up by what the hell's the name of the place?
Newhorn.
Newhorn.
Mhm.
Yeah, I got a armada going up to Newhorn, and when the time comes, I plan on having them work around towards Asha, and I do believe I have an armada outside of Asha as well.
Yes, you have 2 destroyers in or near Newhorn and 1 posted up near Ash.
I thought you said I had like 10 in Newhorn.
No, no, sorry, you have 5 because there are 10 total. So 3 in Newhorn, 2 in Asha. So yes, and I will talk to my family about procuring an army, especially since it's going to be going after Cyprian, who's been a thorn in our side for the better part of 2,500 years.
Mike,
Yes.
can I make a perception check to check out the room?
Yeah, go for it. It's a nice room.
9.
You do see a painting of him and Desiree, and a other figure that you don't recognize. It's a very welcoming room. No, it's not dark. It's actually very well lit. Books aplenty. There's soft furniture. It's a very well lived in room.
Can I ask you a question?
By all means.
If you wanna help out, just as you say, why is this town like so modest? Or people look like they don't have much?
That is solely the way they'd want to live. I've offered to help build up the town to make it a bit more of a hotspot for people to come through, especially with it being right on the edge of the canal, on the edge of the two canals. But they like their small little town. They don't want too many people coming through.
Simple lives are usually better than those of the big cities.
That is
Not
they do.
necessarily a big city, but I don't know many people who would choose a poorer life
They
against
don't live poor
a
by
better
any
life.
means.
Well, you know me, don't you?
All of their homes are well built, insulated, nice furnishings. It's just they don't want it to look overly ostentatious and attract more people. So the exteriors of the buildings tend to be a bit more subdued.
Simplified.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Any other questions?
Yeah, what's that?
If I
I'm
change
just
my
going to
mind
point
about
out at a random object in the room.
Okay, just pointing out a random object.
that is a chair.
He looks over to it. That is a candle.
Look really suspicious.
You're welcome to go inspect the candle if you so choose.
I will stand up and go inspect the candle.
As you approach the candle, it's a candle. It's in a nice silver candle holder.
I will like lean closer to it and I will move the stand to see if it's not a secret entrance.
Okay. It's a candle.
That's all it is.
That's all it is.
Okay, I'm going to lit the candle with the tip of my finger.
It was already lit, so
Lit it twice.
I'm going to check the temperature.
It's
for
hot
you,
as fire.
it's a cool like 250 degrees.
Everything seems to be up to norms. You're lucky.
He's gonna just shake his head.
Anyways, if I change my mind about your offer,
You are more than welcome.
Can she do it?
Yes, due to her being the heiress to the house.
Okay, all I needed to know. If I ever need more time, I'll let you fuckers know.
Okay. And do remember, should you choose to accept it, not much for you changes. So,
Okay.
outside of eye color and
Okay.
youth, that's it.
Yeah.
Youth?
Any
Not your
other
business.
questions you desire to ask?
What god do you follow?
Bahamut,
Hmm.
which you appear to be akin of. I can sense
You're right
his
about that.
guidance within you. Albeit new. Not very long.
Not at all.
Well, I hope he treats you just as well as he has treated us.
So far, it has.
Oh, Desiree had mentioned you had some healing abilities for broken bones.
I do, yes. I am a paladin.
Well, me and Morin here actually, or no, was it Morin or was it who was it that had the other broken bones?
That would be, I believe it was Balion.
Yeah, it was Bailey. I only have mind problems lately, that's all.
You just
Broke.
fell off the stairs.
Fuck off, I am fine.
He did not break his hip.
I may be old and grumpy, but I am fine.
Broken bones, yes, I can mend, not a problem. It is going to feel odd, but it will not hurt. As he takes both of your hands, you watch as his hands glow with what should be damaging to him is not. You see the radiant light glow from his hands as he twin spells and casts into you Greater Restoration.
So a Sorcerin.
The
Oh, by the way, sir,
yes,
do you by any chance provide therapy?
me personally, no, I do not. However, there is a member of the White family who is a priest. Yes, let that one
And
sink
you
in. A vampiric priest.
okay, that on its own is very interesting. However, can you treat trauma or headaches or I don't know, bad memory, that sort of thing?
So, in a manner of speaking, yes, but probably not in the way most of you want.
How so?
Well, that's a bummer.
Well, in order for me to do that, you would have to become my kin.
I'm gonna look at
That's,
Jack
that,
and I would like just have this curious look and look back, be like, is that even possible?
For a changeling and a marionette puppet. For the
Let's
puppet,
talk more about the puppet.
for him, I would hazard a guess and say no. I mean, yes, in my time I have bitten through metal, but I don't think I can change a creature who is comprised of wood.
I'll be right back.
Okay. But other living creatures, yes, I can change into my kin.
not really sure if I'm living.
You are here, aren't you, for God's sake?
Where the fuck he go?
Yeah, but I'm not like you.
No, you are not. But you, by all accounts, are living. Yes.
Hmm. Just a little bit on fire.
Yes. Now, what about you, my brother in Bahamut? Is this something that you would wish to have as well?
I'm fine the way I am.
Okay. Like I said,
So, out of pure curiosity, do you happen to have any books on ancient structures?
on what kind of ancient structures? I mean, I have some on some temples, I have some on some monasteries. I mean, most of the books I have are going to be more religious based.
Well, I guess that might also fit. Cigarettes, specifically.
You're talking about Cyprian's constructs, are you not?
Yes, I am.
What I can tell you about the ziggurats are that each one is unique in its construct. Pulled from resources in whatever plane they are made in. The only thing that is consistent is the power source.
And that is?
Not entirely sure. We originally thought it to be a sphere of annihilation, but it is not. It appears to be siphoning some sort of resource from the surrounding area. That is as much as my family has been able to discern. I don't know
Do
what
you and your
happened
family
to.
have?
What happened to Cranberry?
Don't know.
No idea either. I just want to ask, he knows someone who could do the thing that we discussed long before. The
Shoot me a message to remind me.
hold the fuck up.
But he is going to turn to you, Drax.
I wasn't done.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Do you have any information on an astral dreadnought, perchance?
I mean, outside of the myths surrounding them, no. But from my understanding, they are essentially a force to be reckoned with, almost a calamity in their own right. Um, very,
That's
very
definitely true.
difficult creatures to fight.
Trust me, I'm fully aware from recent experience.
Fought a dreadnought
Well,
before,
thank you.
have you?
To a standstill, yes.
Take it that's when you became known to Bahamut?
Yes, it is.
So then he has treated you right. Good. Now, Captain,
Yes.
you seem to have gone a little dazed there for a moment, so I will again offer the invite for you if you so choose. You can become
Not
my
not
kin, but
not
you
at
don't
this time.
have to. Okay. Again, like I said, it was an offering, always free to decline. Should you change your mind, talk to my daughter.
I for sure will, if so be it.
I will
Can I have
say
a question?
yes.
If you have to drink blood, does it mean that you can't eat anything else?
No, we absolutely do eat. I mean, Desiree is currently in the kitchen cooking up some dinner.
Hmm. Do you like sweets?
And he points down to the tray of cookies. I do happen to have a sweet tooth myself.
Hmm. Very nice.
Do you enjoy fish?
Fish it tends to be good. I mean, we do live in a port city, so I do have it a lot.
Or does Desiree? Because mainly I catch fishes, you know.
Yes, I mean, food is food.
Good.
We don't necessarily have to eat in the traditional sense like you do. We do have to ingest blood every so often, but outside of that, we we eat mostly just for the flavor. It does not give us any nutritional benefits. So I do not see her complaining anytime in the future. Now, Captain,
Yes.
would it be okay if I were to... Oh, this is always weird to say. So do bear with me for but a moment. The way us vampires communicate with those we trust is we leave a mark on each other. Not a bite mark. It would be a magical sigil. It would allow us to communicate for brief moments over vast distances up to 5 times per day. Would would you be okay with exchanging the mark?
Yeah, I don't see a problem with it.
It will allow me to update you on any further happenings with the family as for gathering the army, and allow you to also update me on my daughter.
Yes, I don't see a problem with it.
Okay, then give me your hand.
Which side?
Whichever side you prefer.
I'll have him just do it on the top of my left hand.
Okay. And you watch as first his claw on his finger extends just a little bit, and he carefully draws the sigil on your hand, and it does break the skin, so you bleed a little bit, but then you watch white light pierce into it as the sigil glows. And it's a very intricate sigil. I'd have to get a picture of it for you, but it's got beautiful filigree with a crown, and inside the crown it has a single white drop of blood.
Oh.
And you watch the same sigil appear on his hand in the same spot. And we are all set. Now,
Awesome.
would you like to stay for dinner, or do you have other things that you need to do?
I guess we can stay for dinner unless anyone else is opposed. Or I will stay.
I will say tonight we are having a beautiful mix of elk, venison, and bear.
I will most definitely stay.
Is there a lake somewhere in here by any chance?
I'm sorry, what?
A lake
A
or
lake
a
around?
river or something? Yeah.
If you so
Not, by
choose.
the way, because I am not walking down those stairs again and up again.
No, I was going to say if you so choose, a beautiful fishing spot is actually right outside on the balcony.
Okay, I'll go there for a bit.
Okay.
Anybody who would care, I'll glad if you join.
I might join you in a minute, if unless anybody else has anything they would like to talk about.
Understood.
No? Okay.
No?
Maybe I would have a question.
Yes, what would that question be?
Yes, it is a candle.
I already know that. I checked it.
There might
Twice.
be another candle though.
Yeah. Do you have more No. I have this sword. This very heavy sword, right?
Yes.
I know it may sound crazy, but I have another sword, and it talks. And this sword doesn't talk. I think it's strange.
Well, I mean, swords don't typically talk, so I think that the one that does talk is the one that's out of the ordinary.
And what if it's supposed to talk?
Then it sounds like it needs time to warm up to you.
Does it seem like familiar? Have you seen this one before?
No, I can't say that I have.
Well, worth a shot. Anyway, that's I guess all from me.
Okay. And with that, as you guys prep for dinner and prep the fish, that is going to be where we're going to go ahead and end today's session. We hope you guys enjoyed today's session of Dungeons and Dumbasses. If you did and you're not already, make sure you drop a follow here. If you want to catch up on everything that's happened so far by watching what's happened, you can check that out on YouTube. The VODs are available there. If you don't have time to sit down and watch everything, the audio-only version of the podcast is available on Spotify, Anchor, Amazon, Google, and iHeartRadio. But as always, we hope you guys enjoyed, and we will catch you next week. Have a good week, everybody.